Hey guys, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and it's Top 10 Tuesday week again. And this week we are doing Top 10 Stephen King films. This one's a little bit of a challenge, but going through all the Stephen King films that I own, I came up with a good one, but trying to get them in the proper order was a little bit challenging. So this is my top 10 in my collection. I hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know what you think. Let's get on with it. Number 10 is Stephen King's Thinner. Oh, we got a little more view in there. I really like this film. I like the whole premise of the gypsy curse causing a fat man to become thin and just wear away. Very cool aspect. I used to have this movie way back when it came out. I did a trade with it back then, and then I never saw it ever again. Happened to find it cheap somewhere, picked it up, so glad I did. Really enjoyed Thinner. It's my number 10. Number 9 is Stephen King's Pet Sematary. What can you say about good old Pet Sematary? Nothing bad about it. Love it. I like part 2 as well. It's not in the list, but I don't mind the sequel. But I really enjoyed the first film. The cool premise of a cemetery bringing things back from the dead. Very cool premise. Very enjoyable. Love me some Stephen King's Pet Sematary. I almost got a cat that looked like Church at a humane society, but something went wrong. We couldn't get the cat. Both my wife and I were pissed off. But, oh well. But we almost got Church. We would have named him Church too. Alright, number 8. Get it here. Is Stephen King's The Stand. I remember when this miniseries came out, I was in high school, and we were all like waiting for the next episode to come out, because it came out, I think, in 4 parts. And the story was incredible of good versus evil, with Randall Flagg being the evil bastard that he is. And I had to get the thick case one. I can't believe I found this out there. Pretty cool. This one is I think the 4-disc or 2-disc. If I can get the fucker open. It's a 2-disc. I always liked how these cases looked. The thick, cool cases. But yeah, number 8 is Stephen King's The Stand. Great miniseries. I heard there might be remaking this. I don't know about it. We'll see what happens, but it's definitely my number 8. Number 7, Stephen King's Firestarter. I love this film when I saw this when I was a kid. The whole ability to use fire, to control it, to send it out to kill people is fantastic. The sequel wasn't that good. I have it on another disc somewhere, and I think it was a made-for-TV movie as well. But this movie was awesome. I love Firestarter. Another young Drew Barrymore film. Just love it when she's out in the farm where she's just launching fireballs at people. Love it. That's my number 7. Number 6 is Christine. Gotta love my killer car flicks. And of course you have to have Christine in here. Unfortunately I don't own Maximum Overdrive. That would have been on this list easily, but I don't own it. I'm trying to find a copy. Unfortunately, that fucker's been a little hard to find. But of course, I had to have Christine. I love the premise of this film. How the kid gets picked on. He gets the car. The car, of course, is evil. Possesses him a little bit. And it goes after the people that bullied him. And kills those people. Love it. Love Christine. Alright. Number 5 is Cat's Eye. Another young Drew Barrymore film. I love this anthology. I wish this came out with a better case than the stupid the flip cover here. Love this anthology. The guy quit smoking. Great story. Love that story. The bet around the top of the tower was awesome. And of course, the one with the killer troll was great. Love Stephen King's Cat's Eye. I love the cat in the film. So cool. And the rest of the stories, the anthology is awesome. So if you've never seen Cat's Eye, try to find yourself a copy. All right. Next is number 4. I always lose count. I'm horrible at counting and talking. All right. I did Creepshow. Stephen King had a lot into it. He even has his own little his own little part in the film, with the meteor and the green grass growing everywhere. That's pretty weird. But I love Creepshow's one of my favorite anthologies. Close to it, with part 2 being up there and Cat's Eye being up there. But Stephen King and George Romero did an awesome collaboration together in putting this film together as well. Got the stupid flip cover again. But nice if they actually put out a nice, real good edition on a Blu-ray versus, the midnight releasing crap. But I'm holding on to this until then. Number 3 is Silver Bullet. One of my top favorite werewolf films. I love this film. Corey Haim in it with Gary Busey. Everyone knows this film. Everyone knows the premise of it. Can't say anything bad about this. I love the werewolf way it looks. And I love who is the werewolf as well. Completely different in a film. So that's got to be my number 3. These were hard to put. So number 2 is The Mist. Wow, this movie, when I saw this in theaters, blew my mind. Of course, the ending still blows my mind. Holy crap, it's like one of the most fucked up endings out there. It's a lot different from the book, because in the book, I guess they're in a car, they're driving along, or they're in a warehouse. I don't remember exactly what it was. They heard on the radio that there's people alive, and they realize there's people out there, so they go find them. Versus the ending of this movie. And this movie is awesome. They called Stephen King on it, and they told him about this ending. He said, go with it. I'm glad they did. I love this film. Even the black and white version is fantastic. If you find the film, definitely get both versions, the colored and the black and white. I suggest watching both. if you watch one or the other. You watch the colored version, then rewatch it later on in black and white. It's an awesome experience. So that's number 2 is The Mist. Number 1, It. Wow. This takes clowns into a whole new level with this film. This was a made-for-TV movie. It was in 2 parts. The first part was when they were kids, and they met up with Pennywise. And then later on, it came out in the other part when they were all adults. And now they fight off Pennywise again. My only grudge with the film is when they show Pennywise in his full transformation, I want to take it. It's just kind of weird. They should have just left him as the clown. They should have just kept it as that, maybe demonic him a little bit more. But other than that, fantastic film. Hopefully, if this does get remade, that they do some justice to this. Come on, Tim Curry as Pennywise. You can't beat that. Whoever's going to fill those shoes has a lot to fill. And of course, it's got the late John Ritter on it in this film. Love Pennywise. Made a lot of people fear of clowns and everything. Gotta have this in my top 10. Have to. So guys, that's my top 10 of Stephen King. I hope you enjoyed. Little recap. It for 1. 2, The Mist. 3, Silver Bullet. 4, Creepshow. 5, Cat's Eye. 6, Christine. 7, Firestarter. 8 is The Stand. 9 is Pet Sematary. And 10 is Thinner. I got a ton of other Stephen King films out there, but trying to put this together was a bit of a debacle on what I want to put in the list and what I wanted to take out. So I took tons of movies out, put tons of movies in, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. But finally made the list. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'd like to hear from you. Put your comments down below, like, subscribe, and have yourself a good one. Later.